ba da 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 boo boo doo boo 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 doo 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 doo. Hi chat, what's going on? Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da do. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm like messing around in my things and stuff. How's it going, boys? Laddies and genties and how are you guys doing, man? Question, why did you go back to playing Odyssey? I'm just screwing around with it a little bit, man. Like I'm like kind of playing it like here and there. I'm not going back to playing it like every single day. But like, you know, sometimes like you got the little bits of an urges to go back and play stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't play a game for a while, you know, you kind of want to go back and screw around with it, you know? Chat, do you guys feel that? One's in chat if you guys feel that. I feel like I can't be the only person who knows the feel of like kind of going and screwing around in a game you used to play, right? Can you do mods? No, I don't have my Switch modded at the moment. And also there's no interesting mods. Love your face cam. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh there. Hello there. Okay. Wait, what happened? Chat, why is Shrek on my screen? Why is Shrek on my screen right now? Wait, when did I get this? When did I get this? I don't remember. Keep it like this? I mean, should I reset it? I guess I haven't turned my Switch off since I played Odyssey last. Should I reset it or should I keep it? I don't know, man. I don't remember this. Like vaguely. Keep it. Okay, dang chat. Okay, I see what's up. Nah, I mean I'm gonna be real with you guys, okay? Now you didn't hear from me, okay? I'm like high key, low key, thinking about speedrunning again. Like very, very casually, like occasionally doing Odyssey speedruns. And so like I kind of want to de-rust and like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna like kind of practice some of the tricks that are in this game and hang out with my chat. So Yi, what do I think about Pro Jared? My God, man, I have a very special opinion about the whole Pro Jared situation, man. Like that whole situation is just the fattest yikes that I can possibly give. Chat, you want to know what makes the whole Pro Jared situation 1,000 times worse for me? You want to know what makes it 1,000 times worse for me? Is that I met him. I freaking met him at a gaming convention in 2015. I met the guy. I shook his sweaty little hands. And now I can't stop using 𝐵𝐺𝐸𝐿. I will forever keep 𝐵𝐺𝐸𝐿 on my person because I shook the guy's hand and I met him and I took a photo with him. But I can't find the photo. Thank God I can't find the photo. Jesus, dude. So yeah, I'm a little bit more salty than most to find out that the guy is a freaking predator. Right? So you guys can understand my frustration with the whole thing because I freaking met the guy back in the day. Like this is before I was a YouTuber, by the way, chat. Like I met him back when I was like a super small Twitch streamer and I had like no viewers and no followers or anything. I was like brand new. I like just moved to Oklahoma City. I couldn't even drive yet. Like I had my car, but like my mom wasn't comfortable with like me driving on the highways and stuff yet. So she had to drive me to the convention, and then I found out after the convention, or like after I got there, that Pro Jared was there, and then I went and I met him, and now I feel fucking disgusting about it. More like an alien? I mean, dog, that Sailor Moon outfit. That I can't get the image of that Sailor Moon outfit out of my skull. Why not use Purell instead of Germex? I don't know, because I'm old-fashioned and I've always used Germex. The only time that I've ever used Purell is if, like, I weasel it from, like, the blonde girl in class. Like, that's the only time that I ever use Purell, because that's, like, that fancy stuff, right? God, the Sailor Moon outfit, man. The biggest friggin' yikes. Anyways, that whole situation's a yikes. And then, okay, now I don't know anything about this, okay? So Pro Jared, that stuff happens about Pro Jared, okay? Man loses like 100,000 subscribers, okay? Pretty bad, okay? Pretty bad, right? Not a great situation for somebody to be in, right? Terrible, right? Like, you're having a very, 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 very bad day. But then James Charles starts trending on Twitter, and I can't figure out why. I know there's like, it's like him, and then there's somebody named Tati, and then something about like all guys are like a little gay or something. I don't even, I barely know anything about that whole freaking situation. Chat, I want to admit something to you guys real fast, okay? I want to admit something to you, okay? I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it, okay? Okay? You guys have to you guys have to promise to go easy on me with this, okay? You guys promise? Type I promise in chat. Okay? I need to know that you guys aren't just gonna like put me on a stick and feed me to the roaches when I tell you this, okay? Okay? You guys gotta tell me, alright? Promise me, chat. You gotta promise me that you'll go easy on me, okay? I don't see enough I promises. I don't trust you guys. I'm not telling you. Nah, I don't trust. Okay. We're getting there, stream. Okay. I am... Okay, here's how I'll word this, okay? You guys are gonna light me on fire when I say this. I unironically watch Jeffree Star on YouTube. Alright, we're just gonna let that simmer for a second. We're just gonna let that sit. We're gonna let that sit there for a moment. Just let it marinate, that news. Chat, I can explain it, okay? Let me explain, okay? It was the Shane Dawson documentary, right? That started it. And then I started, like, watching a few videos, right? Here and there. Things kind of went downhill from there. Like, it's so, like, weirdly interesting to see, like, what a person with that kind of a reputation and, like, with that kind of wealth, to see how a person like that lives. Because we all know, like, I'm never gonna have that kind of life. I'm not gonna make that kind of money. Hopefully I'm not, you know, loved to hate as much as that person is, right? So it just interests me. Is the best way that I can describe it, right? Does that make sense, chat? Hopefully that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I have to explain myself to y'all, but that's my explanation. Who's Jeffree Star? If you don't know Jeffree Star, you probably don't want to know who Jeffree Star is. Not gonna lie to you, fam. I'm not gonna put you through that. Do you like cat? Cats are cool. Yeah, makeup YouTuber. Don't kill me, please. Thanks, Pam. Appreciate it. Like, what is it? I think it's like... That dude makes like $150 million a year. How do I feel about Etika? Etika, he's just a guy with freaking mental health problems, man. Like, it's kind of what... Obviously, he's a very extreme you know, case of it, right? But I think Etika's a prime example of how this YouTube stuff can like obliterate your mental health. Like, dude, it can, right? Because like let me just put it like this, okay? You guys might have noticed, right? There was a slight period of time. I think it's done now, right? There was a period of time where Instagram removed the ability for you to see how many likes your picture on Instagram got, right? They removed that picture for a lot of people. Or they removed the feature from a lot of people, right? And it's because freaking kids and even adults now who are on social media, what happens is that they start basing their self-worth and their self-values on how many likes they get or how many views they get, dude, and it will literally destroy you. It will literally destroy you if you let it get to that point, bro. It will. I don't think he's faking it. I don't. I really don't think the guy's faking it. I think there's just a legitimate mental problem going on. No, I'm not doing face cam anymore, man. At least not for a while. Not until I get some of this weight off. See, man, this is just the crazy thing, dog, right? Like, do you guys ever hear the term, right? Don't meet your heroes? Like, it's so freaking true because you don't know who any of these people are, chat. Like, imagine this reality, okay? Imagine that you're a fan of this YouTuber, right? Right, any YouTuber. I'm not gonna, like, name anybody, right? But, like, let's imagine, okay? Let's imagine you're a Pro Jared fan, okay? Let's imagine you're a Pro Jared fan. I shouldn't have done that, but we're gonna be fine. Okay, you're a Pro Jared fan. And you come to find out that this guy is not only unfaithful to his wife, but is a literal child predator. Like, bro, it really be like that. Like it makes sense, dude. Like, the term "don't meet your heroes" makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, chat. This is what I will say, okay? I wouldn't have lost any respect for anybody involved if it was just like, okay, he cheated on his wife, okay? I don't condone cheating, but cheating happens all the time now. Divorce happens all the time now. Like, you can't get away from that, right? Like, it happens so commonly now. It's just stupid. You know? Will I do N64 special at 64k subs? If I ever hit 64k subs. I've been stuck here for a little bit, but I think we're starting to climb out of our rut, boys. Alright. Talking about Trojan. We're just kind of talking about the whole situations. Like, everything going on right now, man. Twitter's a mess. Also, I did watch Detective Pikachu today, chat. It was a banger. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. I really gotta practice this, because I'm so bad at the Mecha Brutal. Uh-oh. Shout out to the guy on my friends list playing Let's Go Eevee. Should watch the Sonic movie? I will when it comes out. It was fun. It wasn't as bad as it was one of the better video game movies, Detective Pikachu. I know they're redesigning Sonic. No, they came out with the announcement about it. Ooh, let's freaking go, dude. I don't suck at Mecha Brutal anymore. Poggers. Dude, shout out to the guy who just commented on my freaking Instagram story, or my Instagram posts. Oh my god. I was like, the design of the trailer were... that's what I think, Batman. I honestly think that's what happened. No, I'm not really doing anything important. I'm just like practicing and BSing around. Because that's what I do. What's my Instagram? My Instagram is boop, coming up in the chat. There it is, right there. I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. It really is. I'm like terrified to meet anybody IRL now. Like I just don't want to. I'm so scared that I'll be disappointed. I deleted Twitter off my phone and I just reinstalled Instagram today. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna unfollow everybody on Instagram and be just a posting account. I think that's kind of my strat. Yo, what's up, Christian? The Shrek looks so dumb, dude. Oh, man. Boop. Would you rather watch the entire Super Mario movie or watch the... What? I don't know, man. I don't care. I also watched the Lego Movie 2 today. That movie sucked. Lego Movie 2 was so freaking boring. It was actually terrible. Like, I hated it. It was so boring. Lego Movie 2 was like, it was terrible. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the movie at all. God. Don't watch it. Would not recommend watching. There goes your Lego Movie 2 fans. There goes my 9-year-old demographic. F's in chat, boys. My 9-year-old demographic's gone. I won't have my own 9-year-old army anymore. Lego, like, the original Lego Movie was cool, right? But, second movie didn't impress. Goal for today? I'm just messing around, man. I was bored and I wanted to stream. And I figured that people would rather me do this than to play, like, I was gonna play Bully. That's what I wanted to play. I wanted to play Bully. But I was like, my stream probably won't want me to play Bully. So, I decided to just, you know, mess around in Odyssey. Because I figured you guys would prefer that more. I'm thinking about playing Bully on Twitch. Because if we play it on Twitch, we don't have to listen to the 9-year-olds complain that I'm playing an adult-rated game. And so that might be the life strat, is we just play it on stream. Or on Twitch, right? See, 200 IQ. I can't get up this. Why am I so bad? It's because his hands are green. His green hands are throwing me off. There we go. Oh no! That's the fattest X. San Andreas was better. San Andreas, they're just different games. It's hard to It's hard to like compare them. To be honest, like they're so different. Well, spin pounding just doesn't work here, does it? Wait a minute, hold on. Wow, spin pounding just doesn't work with the gravity. Can I save this? Yeet. Very cool. How could this happen to me? I don't know. I want to start playing Galaxy or Galaxy 2 again. Because I have both of the games for the Wii now. I finally bought both of those. So now I can start playing those. Kind of casually, sort of thing. I know a lot of people have wanted me to play, do I like Fallout? I've never played a Fallout game. I know nothing about Fallout. Other than Fallout 76 was very poo. Can I? Okay, that wall's weird. This is like the weirdest wall sometimes. There you go. Because sometimes it catches it and sometimes it doesn't. Boop. There we go. play Pepsi Man. Dude, okay, chat. So all right. I have a question for you, stream. Okay, I need you guys to genuinely help me with this. Okay. So I'm trying to make a video. Okay, and I'm hunting for a game, right? Trying to find the game so that I can buy it and play it for a video. Okay. I drove around my city for 7 hours, going from store to store trying to find this game, and I could not find it anywhere. None of the stores in my city had them. Am I then okay to just download the game on an emulator and make my video with the emulator? Because I think yes. I exhausted all of my options trying to purchase this game properly. All right, I exhausted all of my options. I'm not going to order it online and have to wait for it because I want it to, it's like the next video that I'm working on. Right? You guys want to know what it is? You guys want to know? I have a thumbnail already. I think my thumbnail's done. Do you guys want to see it? I'll show it to you. Haven't recorded the video yet, but the thumbnail's done because I already know what I'm doing. Let me see. Let me find it. I'll show it to you, chat. Where is my thumbnail? I'll have to open Photoshop. Rip. Hold on. Photoshop. Boop. Okay. This is not one of my hand-drawn thumbnails because I actually had a better idea for this one. Open recent. Boop. All right, chat. You ready for this? Check this. Ready? 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 Bow. This is what I came up with. And I think this is going to be like kind of a template for like the rest of like the bad Wii game videos, right? I think this might be a strat. I might have a format here. I might be onto something. So anyways, this is what I'm working with. Yeah. So Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, that's the game that I spent all day looking for. And I could not find it for the life of me. Could not find it whatsoever. I looked so hard, I couldn't find it. So we have to steal it now. Even though I bought it back in the day, which technically means that it's mine, right? So, right? Yeah? Right, yeah. I don't like buying games online. I only buy my games local now. Like old games, I only buy them local. I won't buy games on like Amazon or eBay anymore. Because you spend like $10 or $20 on a game, and then it turns out it's broken. Like, boom, you just wasted your money. It's not worth it at all. So I only buy local. Because then, if a game doesn't work, I can take it back to the store and throw a fit. Or politely ask for them to give me the money, to give my money back. Because the game doesn't work. And then usually they're cool with it, right? There's too many people trying to scam you on eBay and Amazon sometimes. So I just don't buy old games online anymore. So ordered a broke Wii on eBay. See, that's what happens, man. You just buy stuff on eBay and stuff's broken all the time. It's stupid. It is so dumb. Right? But that's the reason I just don't buy stuff on eBay anymore or Amazon sometimes. Just don't do it. It just isn't worth. You know? So anyways, I'm going to figure it out. This is a particularly hard game ISO to track down. But when I find it, that's going to be the next video. And then after that, a game that I did purchase, chat. So I've played a lot of the Wii games, right? Like the Wii Fits, your Wii Sports, whatever, right? Can you guys think of any of the Wii games that I haven't played yet? Because I got it. I got it. Can you guys think of it? One of the Wii games, right? Like the Wii branded games that I haven't played yet. Where is it actually? Hold on. Wii Party is one I don't think have played. So that one doesn't count. However, I did get Wii Play today. I have, you can hear. I have 2 games. I bought Wii Play because people have been asking me to play this one. And then also for the memes, I'm going to do this for a meme stream where I just play bad games. I have Over the Hedge for the original Xbox. So that's going to be a time and a half playing Over the Hedge. I'm excited for this one. Pretty cool. Like, I don't remember if Over the Hedge was a bad movie or not. I don't remember. I just remember, like, I know just there's a game about it. And, like, most, like video game movies aren't good. Just most of them aren't. But I can't remember how the movie was. Does anyone in chat remember if the movie was good? Because I can't remember if it's good or not. Eminem's Adventure for the Wii. See if it's local. See if I can find it. Jeez, man. Like a few anime video game movies? I don't know. I can't think of many that were good. Detective Pikachu was actually really good. Like, for a video game movie, that was actually really good. Like, I was fairly impressed, right? Alright. I'm gonna hit you guys with something very light on Detective Pikachu. It's not a major plotline spoiler, but it's a little nitpick type of thing, okay? There is a love interest in that movie, right? And I'm really mad that they didn't kiss. They didn't kiss at all, ever. And I'm really mad about it. Because I wanted them to kiss. Because I'm like a hopeless romantic, and that's a thing that I like to see in film. And it just never happened. And I'm upset about it. Are you switch games midstream or just play Odyssey? I don't know, man. It's kind of late. I might stream tomorrow, though. It's just late. Because it's supposed to be, like, real life, right? Pikachu wouldn't be smooth like that in real life. He'd be, like, furry, like an actual animal would be. No, I wanted the kid and the reporter to kiss. That's what I wanted, okay? Chat, here's the thing, okay? There's something, okay, I like chick flicks and, like, rom-coms and stuff. Right? I like that stuff. I enjoy those films. Like 5 Feet Apart, that movie, fantastic. Just a great movie. Even though it's like considered a chick flick, technically, I guess, right? But I like those movies. I do. And like the romance stuff is a big deal to me. Because I don't have romance in my life. I just don't. I don't think I could have a girlfriend with what I do right now. I just don't think I could. I don't think I could pull it off. Because here's the thing about women, chat. All right, I'm gonna educate you on something real fast, okay? When you have a girlfriend, okay, you have to give that girlfriend attention. All right. Now, I don't have a lot of that going. I don't have a lot of that going spare. Okay, I don't have a lot of spare attention in my life at the moment. Okay, I just don't have a lot of that. And also, I don't know. I've also just kind of had like some just not so great relationships in the past, and so I'm kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I remember I was dating this girl. It was like, I was seeing this girl. It was like around the time my channel first started blowing up. And I was like super excited, right? Because I was like, oh man, my YouTube channel is doing well. And that was like all I would talk about. I would only ever really talk about... Actually, I'm going to kill myself right here. I want to work on skip this here. Okay. But I was talking to this girl and it was like going decent. But she was like, well, I don't really like the fact that you do this YouTube stuff. It takes up a lot of your time. And so you have to choose between me and the YouTube. And so let me tell you something, chat. I left her in the coffee shop, and I left her with the check. Because to me, that was just the fattest insult that you could possibly throw at me. Like, it was so bad. And so I just left. I pulled the whole, like, I go to the bathroom. And I dipped. I was gone. I'm gonna try to do 2D skip. Yeet. XD boys. It is, yeah, right? And it's like, we weren't even that serious, right? She was just like some girl I was seeing. Well, it wasn't a job at the time. Like, you guys gotta realize, okay, this is still pretty early on. Like, I was like maybe just then starting to make some money off of YouTube, and it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. Yeah, it was like, yeah, drop your hobbies. Right. This thing that you love and give me all of your attention was basically what it was. It was a pretty big yikes. I don't know, man. It's not really, Taylor, it's not really like that. A lot of women just aren't like that anymore, I guess. Like, a lot of the women that I know are just like, I don't know, just really selfish people with a lot of hatred in their hearts. Like, man, I'm not gonna lie, dog, okay? Like, if I'm dating somebody, you know, chill. I'm down, right? But, I'm not one of those guys who spends, like, every waking moment with the person that they're dating. I just can't do that, right? I have my own stuff to do. No, but see, with YouTube, it's passive, right? You're just watching me do stuff, right? With a girlfriend, you have to do things with them, okay? So it requires effort, so it's even harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I need to have my own stuff, right? I need to have my own hobbies. I need to have my own space. You know? Like, I need to have my own life outside of just you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there's people who just, who can't comprehend that. It's crazy. So, that's a big reason I just don't date right now. You know? Because there was another girl that I was seeing, okay? Another girl that I was seeing. Is like around 20,000 subs, right? I went on a date with this girl. And she was really weird. And I had decided after that I wasn't going to see her again. But that's for another story. I was live streaming the next day, right? I was IRL streaming on my phone. I was in like a restaurant because I was doing a lot of IRL streams at the time. And dude, she, no joke, consistently kept on texting me and calling me over and over and over and over and over again. Just constant messaging and phone calls while I'm streaming from my cell phone. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. It didn't make any sense to me that she was like that clingy. And so I just blocked her and I was like, nah fam, I'm not doing this. Mario and Bowser? I don't think so. I think Bowser probably, yeah dude, it's really weird. Anyways, so yeah, dating's hard for me. I don't trust people easy. Cause I've been fucked with too much. Most girls don't seem clingy like that. I guess you're just unlucky with females. I guess so. That's probably a thing. My mom says I have really bad taste. Like, my mom has told me on multiple occasions, she's like, she's basically said that she thinks that the girls that I bring home, like, she doesn't like the girls that I would bring home. She's like, you could do way better, like physically. But I'm just like, eh. Yeah, dude, my mom's a savage. She's crazy. Dude, pro controllers are next level, bro. You gotta have a pro controller. You have to. The Joy-Cons are like mad trash. Just have your mom pick a girl for you. That's like arranged marriage, and I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't think you can do that now. I'm sure I'll find someone one day, but I'll be completely honest with you, chat. If I get a girlfriend, I'll probably not tell you guys. I'm just gonna be honest. If I find a girlfriend, I'll probably not tell you guys about her. For the simple reason that maybe this is like irrational, right? I feel like I would be concerned about me dating a girl and her like knowing about like what I do and then like trying to use it for clout, because that's a thing that's happened. Like I've dated girls like previously and then had them hit me up later, like when my channel started doing well, and then start being like, oh hey Dan, and I'm like, bitch. So yeah, I just don't trust people, man. It's crazy. Like, people do that. Like, those people exist. And I somehow manage to find them every single time. I can't comprehend it, man. It's crazy. If she breathes, is she a thought? No, if she's a thought, she's a thought. Wonder PewDiePie has chicks doing that? I mean, he's like engaged though. Not all women. I'll be the first one to say, fam, okay? I'll be the first one to say. Like, I love seeing like pictures of, or like videos on like TikTok or Instagram of a woman or a dude, right? Who is who would be considered less attractive than most, okay? We'll say that, right? And everybody's like, "Ah, you know, you're perfect. Everyone's perfect." Like, no, we're not. Ain't nobody perfect, okay? Like, literally, like, no. Like, quit spreading that. Alright? Every single person has shit their pants at least once. Alright? None of y'all perfect. I'm a woman and my classmates call me a slave because I get... Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I have, like, hella controversial viewpoints, though. My opinions are unpopular in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna stop talking. Maybe being perfect requires you shitting your pants. I mean, okay, listen. Alright. Alright, chat. You want to hear one of my controversial opinions on this? Okay. Do I trust you? I don't know. I don't know who I trust in this at this moment, honestly, okay? Okay, chat. I'm gonna hit you with something, okay? Alright, this is like gonna be really like kind of political, okay? When it comes to abortion, okay? The man in the equation should also have a say. Right? Not just the woman. The woman, I don't think, should be allowed to purely make that choice on her own. Because at the end of the day, if I get you pregnant, right, and you're thinking about aborting it, that is also my kid. Right? And I should also have a say in whether or not you decide to not allow that kid to have a life. Anywho. Anyways. That's just one. Extra thick. Abortion is bad. I mean, I disagree with abortion as well. However, I also respect that other people have opinions. No, but like, there's... No, because you got to understand, right? Is that this whole, like, stand of, like... What's it called? Like, no uterus, no right to talk about it sort of thing. Like, I don't agree with that whatsoever. But it's like, it's such a common stand to take on that whole thing, right? Let's see, what's another one? I'm just gonna air all my dirty laundry out on my live stream, dude. I'm gonna lose so many fans again. It's gonna be wicked. Okay. If the two are committed in a committed relationship, then the man should get a say. No, I disagree with that. You know, because even if I'm not in a, like, so say like if I get a girl pregnant, right, and then I decide, and then we decide, okay, right, our relationship won't work out, right. That still doesn't take away the fact of, hey, that's also my child, right? You know? Like, just because you're not in a committed relationship doesn't mean that you don't want to be a dad. You feel me? But can I ask another question real fast? Can I ask another question? I know, like, mainly I'm pushing this more towards Taylor because I know that, like, she's a female. And I know that, like, she'll probably have differing opinions on this, and I just kind of want to get the other viewpoint, okay? Right? Why is adoption not an option that more people turn to? Like what's so bad about the adoption system? Like, why is that so terrible? I just, like, I can't understand that, you know? I mean, if you get it up for adoption, you don't have to... I don't know. It's weird. 𝐂𝐴 heard of China. I don't know, man. It's weird. No, I mean, like, to give your kid up for adoption, right? That's the point I'm giving, right? Is like, instead of having an abortion, why not just give the kid up for adoption? I don't think that's expensive. Right? I think it's the thing you just have to do. If you get a girl pregnant, then dip. All right, here's I'm gonna let you guys in on something, okay? All right. If I have a kid, okay? Right, this is an important thing for a relationship with me, okay? Right, and I understand, chat. This is, to a lot of people, this is gonna be, you're gonna be like, Dan, that's unrealistic, right? You can't do that, right? But I'm gonna let you know, right, a deal breaker for me, okay? If I'm dating somebody, right, and it's serious, all right, I want to establish that if I have a child with you, that we will, even if we completely hate each other, right, as long as it's not like, say, like an abusive relationship in any way, right, like, we will stay together until that kid turns 18. Like, that's an important thing for me, because I grew up without my dad really in my life, because, you know, when I was 6 months old, my mom and dad divorced, and then my dad was in the army, and so he was always deployed and working, and we never knew where he was, and, you know, never knew if he was alive or not, because we just rarely heard from him when he was in the field. So that's an important thing for me, right? But, like, I don't want my kids to have to go through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, if like, if that's like too much for someone, then I got that. But like, I won't take a relationship any further than that unless we can come to that agreement. Because that's like the most important thing to me, right? Is that, yeah, anyway. Well, then you can call Kirby. Hope things work out. Why are you guys acting like... you guys are acting like I just, like, Like my dog died, okay? Like, chat, we're chilling. I'm just giving you guys my perspective on life, okay? That's all this is. I'm giving you my perspective. This isn't a fun stream anymore. I mean, you guys gotta remember, okay? I'm an adult, fam. Okay? I'm a grown man. And sometimes I want to talk about grown man things. Okay? It's also 11 o'clock. And 11:11, make a wish. My wish has been made. Well, if you and your partner hate each other, then wouldn't that be unhealthy for the kid? I don't think so. Right? Because you don't have to get along to have a functional parental relationship. You don't have to. Right? You don't have to like somebody to be able to raise a kid. You don't. Right? There just has to be enough respect, I think. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the other person, why did you have kids in the first place? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just me, though. I don't know. I mean, from my perspective, right? As soon as that kid's grown, right? You know, you can fuck off and do whatever it is you want to do. I have no issue with that. But for me, right? If we can't come to that agreement, then I'm just not gonna have a kid with you. It's just as simple as that for me, right? Yes, chat. Use condoms. Be like a DannTheMan. DannTheMan uses condoms. Protecting sex, ladies and gentlemen. What if condoms break? Don't. Do mods work on current Switch firmware? I think so. I don't know. I haven't messed with mine. I don't know what firmware mine's on. No, I also think that the DS version is better than the original. Well, see, Batman, that's illegal. People get too impulsive and don't use condoms. I mean, I think a more important thing, chat, is you gotta make sure that your stuff fits, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie, everyone's gonna have to have that experience of, like, going to the store, or if you're younger, your mom going to the store for you, right? And just buying, like, 12 different types of condoms and just seeing what fits. Right? That's an experience you're gonna have to have. And I recommend having that because I didn't have that experience. I just thought that condoms were supposed to be so tight that it hurt. Because that was what I was bought. I didn't understand, like, condom sizes at the time. And then later realized, oh, dang, okay. This is what a properly fitting condom feels like. That's cool. I should maybe put After Dark. Dan After Dark. There we go. Dan After Dark. Bow. Alright. Now everybody knows. An open condom wrapper in her brother's pants. Yeah, playing a kid's game but talking about sex. Hey man, welcome to the stream. Nah, for real though. Alright, let's talk about something else. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We're all man children around here. God, man. Yeah, I mean, I changed the title, so it does say Dan After Dark. So there's no reason for anybody to think this is a family-friendly stream anymore. Yeah, right, what a conversation. Without I make an SML letter, I don't care enough to make any, to mess with the editor anymore. I don't care enough. Like, if there's some cool stuff out, then I'll play it. I don't care enough to make my own levels. Just can't be bothered. Uh-oh. Day 3, Shrek Boy. No, I don't watch Smosh anymore. I haven't watched Smosh in a long time. It's been a long time since I've watched them. Yeah, when Mario Maker 2 comes out, I'll mess around with that for sure. But, I don't know. Yeah, like, again, that's a big reason I don't play Odyssey every single day anymore. Right? Play other stuff. You guys are catching on now. Any confirmation with the NA version of Super Mario Maker 2? I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about a stylus. Hey man, welcome. Also, by the way, chat, I'm gonna just let you know something, okay? Then we'll get off of this condom talk, okay? There's a lot, right? A lot of folks who like to brag about the size of their condoms, okay? There's nothing to brag about. Because let me tell you something, chat. Magnums are freaking expensive. They cost so much money. Yeah, stylus would be weird for the Switch. It's so scuffed, man. Yeah, I don't honestly know what that meme is at all. I have no clue. Alright, I don't know what to do anymore, chat. I'm lost. What did I do with Shrek? I don't remember. I forget things. Oh, Deus Ex? I don't know what that is. Nah, I'm done playing Odyssey. I'm bored. Let's talk about gay people. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, James Charles. Calm down, bub. Calm down, bub. I mean, I don't really keep up with the Odyssey. I don't keep up with anything Odyssey related anymore. Like, I'm not the only verifier, so if the other guy wants to accept them, then cool. But I don't really keep up with any of that stuff anymore. I'm kind of over it. Ooh, whoops. Checking these video stats. How'd my video from today do? Kind of decent. Video did kind of decent. Interesting. Okay. We have fallen from grace, my friends. We have fallen from grace. Well, good job, Cheese James, man. Well, then I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the category's dead. It's been dead for like a year now. Kind of decent is the most decent type of decent. It's also very indifferent decent. Just poop. We just sit here and just talk like this. No, I'm just tired, man. I went out today. I spent all day outside of my house because I was like, I wanna not be in my house all day. And so I left my house all day. And it was cool. It was relaxing, chat. I'll tell you. Wowzers. What kind of game? Oh, whoops. I'm a gamer and I went outside. It was a very accomplished day for me. Incredibly accomplished. Yeah, I know. Stream. Wicked, huh? Hold on, I want to go see how much Bully is. Because I want to start playing through Bully. I have an interest in that game for some reason, and I really want to play it. That's what I want to go on. I want to play that. I don't think I'll play it today, though. You're doing 3 different art pieces that I never got done. Big ol' oof, dude. Big ol' oof. Yeah. I don't know. I want to play it, though. It's on my list. I kind of want to do... I'm trying to figure out how to handle this, right? Because I think that, like, for my videos, I kind of have to stick to, like, my normal content, right? But on my streams, I just want to play whatever I want, you know? Like, on my streams, I just want to, like, I want to play whatever, you know? Like, I don't want to cater on my live streams, because that's just not fun to me. Play Bully? I might play it. I might. I have to decide if it's worth buying the game again, though. Let's see. What would it take for me and Lonely Creep to collab? Well, for starters, maybe not going 3 months without an upload is a good start. Upload more. Would recommend that. Upload more. That's kind of step 1 though. So when you get past step 1, then we'll go from there. But you gotta upload. You gotta make content. Okay. So that's the starting point. Man, behind the scenes doesn't mean shit if you're not uploading. Okay. 3 months of behind the scenes kills a YouTube channel. Put some shit up. Put up some videos. Right. I work on stuff behind the scenes all the time. I upload consistently. You can do it too. The day I turned straight. Nah, man. If you're not posting, you're digging yourself a hole. And you're not going anywhere. Where's some music? We need some music in this B. Actually, no, I don't think so. I think I'm probably going to end off soon. I'm afraid to upload because I think my dad will see it. Man, let me tell you something, chat. You guys want to know, I'm going to answer a question that I get all the time, right? Now, I don't know if this applies to any of you guys, but I get asked all the time. It's something along the lines of, hey, Dan, my parents don't think that I should do YouTube and they think it's a waste of time. So you're saying I should keep doing things and make it look like crap and not take time to make good stuff? Good stuff doesn't take 3 months to make, Lonely. It doesn't. All right. Like, what could you possibly have to work on that takes 3 months of not uploading? Like, just post. Just post. Yeah, I have school too. I go to college full time and I do this full time, man. Like, it is not an excuse. It's just a misuse of your time, man. But a lot of people ask me, they're like, how do you get your parents to to respect YouTube or Twitch or whatever, right? Like, because that's the thing, right? Is that a lot of people want to do YouTube, but their parents like don't see the value in it, and that's it's such a sad question to answer because the answer is always the same. The answer is always the same every single time, right? If your parent, I'll just give you an example, right? My dad did not want me doing YouTube. Didn't want me doing it. He didn't want me to spend my time on it. The only thing that made him not see YouTube as a waste of time is when I started bringing home a check every month. That's it. Most parents will only respect YouTube when they see that you're making money. And that's the sad truth, man. It is the sad truth. Right? And it didn't really click to my dad. And now granted, my dad's not a bad guy. My dad's not a bad guy at all. But it didn't really click to him that this was a real thing until I was able to move out of his house. I won't stop making it off YouTube unless I get 1 million subs. Dog, you don't need 1 million subs to make money on YouTube. Do I have 1 million subs? No. Do I make money on YouTube? Yeah, I make money. I make some money off YouTube, right? I'm able to afford my own place. You don't need 1 million subs to make any money on YouTube, but you need, like, that's the thing that it takes for most people. For like most of your parents, like that's what it takes. You have to bring a check home. I get what you're saying, but I feel like that's any job though, right? I don't know if it's that per se, Skip, because if you go and you start working at Burger King, right? The second you start at Burger King, like you're making money, right? You're making a minimum wage. You have a guaranteed check that you're going to get every week or every 2 weeks or however often you get paid, right? You have that. And for some reason, like that is more respected than YouTube when you don't make any money. No, I read your thing right, Lonely Creep. You won't start making money on YouTube until I get 1 million subs. That's not true. Because I don't have 1 million subs. And I live on my own off of YouTube. Skip the Tutorial doesn't have 1 million subs. And I'm sure that he's collecting AdSense and is making money. Right? You don't need 1 million subs. Like that's not the threshold to make money. Also, by the way, skip the tutorial. Go sub to him. Dude's freaking sick. I won't stop monetizing until I hit that goal. That's stupid. That is a dumb thing to do. Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions. A lot of adults a lot of like our parents. I don't know how old you are, Skip. I have no clue. But I know like my parents, like they don't know much about this. They don't know much about YouTube. Like my mom knows a pretty decent amount because I've like sat down and I've explained it to her a good amount. Yeah, people are like, you get a Lambo or making nothing. No. Because people say you only get it for the money. But who cares what people say about whether you're in it for the money or not? Like, people are like, Dan, you're focused on making money off of your YouTube videos. I'm like, yeah, because I have bills to pay, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that people who do YouTube for money are bad. I don't think that's the thing, okay? I think it's when you try to start YouTube in order to make money. That's when I think people get messed up. Right? That's where I think it kind of gets going, right? Because you're going into it with the wrong intentions, or you're doing it for the wrong intentions, right? It has to start as a hobby and then turn into a job. Like you can't go into it expecting it to pay your bills and to be driving Lambos and stuff. You just can't do that. Because when when it doesn't work out, because chances are pretty high at first it's not going to, you're going to be disappointed and you're going to quit because you saw YouTube as a get rich quick scheme. When it's not at all, well, that's not at all how it goes. You know? Like chat, like to put it in perspective for you guys, okay? A year ago, Skip the Tutorial was emailing me about editing my videos, right? Didn't have a super big YouTube channel, right? None of that stuff, but I saw a lot of potential in it, and I was like, I know this guy's going to do well. Okay? And now look at it now. His channel's way more popular than mine. It just takes time, right? You know? Hundreds of thousands of dollars lost. Maybe. I don't know. The James Charles thing, like the thing about it, like he's going to recover from that. He's going to recover. It's just, he's going to recover. Because most of the time in these situations, people do. Right? Yeah. Like you get that massive hit, but then you recover after a while. It's how it goes. Now, some people get canceled. Now, the child predators, they typically don't get to come back. But like somebody who gets exposed for just kind of being a douche, yeah, those guys, they'll take their hit, but then they'll typically come back. So, like, yeah, you'll lose money. Like James Charles is going to lose a butt ton of money, but his career is not over by a long shot. Pro Jared's done though. Like if Jake Paul can still have a career, James Charles is going to be fine. Okay. But that's my thought. But I don't know, man. I think at the end of the day, right? Like you got to kind of look at, if you're a YouTuber, right? At least for me, right? Like I got to look at how freaking blessed I am to be able to do what I do as a job, right? And to like have this be my business, right? It's a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful that I get to do it. So, get to kind of look at it like that, right? Even if my views are down, I'll tell you something, chat. There's nothing that makes you appreciate your position more than when it's threatened. There's nothing else that makes you appreciate your position more than when it's threatened or when you're like falling, right? There's nothing else. It's crazy, bro. But Jared's account was already inactive. It was the hardest hit to him was on his LP stuff. I guess so. I don't know. I haven't watched him in so long, so I just don't know what he does anymore. So should I keep making content? Like, when should I upload? Because to be honest, I've been posting when I can. Man, at the end of the day, you got to look at it, right? If you aren't like ready to be dedicated to it, then maybe it's not for you, right? And it's not for everybody. And so if it's not for you, you got to be able to accept that, hey, this isn't for me. You know? Because channels that upload every 3 months with a few hundred subs don't pop off. They just don't. So you got to kind of take a fat, heavy look in the mirror and be like, is this the thing for me right now? And if the answer is yes, then get to work. But if it's not, you got to accept that and leave it be. You know? So, like, you just gotta, you know, you gotta decide if that's what's up for you. Kink, what's up, man? Thank you for the raid, dog. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that raid, Kink. Appreciate it, man. We're here having a little for real convos and stuff, talking about YouTube and the ups and downs of doing YouTube. But thank you for that raid, man. I appreciate it. You're playing 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 levels, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, this is Real Talk with DannTheMan. But a lot of animators like so making $15 a video. Sad TBH. I mean, if that's just where you are, you know. Like here's the thing for me, chat. Right? There's so much more to YouTube than just it's when it comes to the money fact. There's more to it than just your views, right? How many views you get. Like, you want to know what's crazy? Now, Skip, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, right? So, you remember, like, last summer, right? When I was playing Odyssey all the time, and my views were really, really good, right? And, you know, my YouTube channel was popping off, right? Do you know that I make more revenue now with a fraction of the views than I did back then with all those views? Do you guys know that? I couldn't support myself and live on my own with what I was bringing in last year with 3 million views a month. That's crazy, isn't it? You can see, I make more money with less views. It's crazy, right? But I figured it out, chat. I figured it out. So I'm so very confused. I don't know if I want to explain it. I don't know. I kind of stumbled on it by accident, but it's worked out in my favor so far. So I'm holding on to this one, chat. Unlock your secrets. Speak, keeper of truths. Nah, I don't know. I might, though. It's not that hidden of a secret. It's just something that a lot of people screw up, and you have to you have to make sure you do it right, I think. You have to make sure that you pull it off right. Very pale. You're pale. Fight me, dog. I should start a podcast. Dude, a podcast would be so sick. Bro. I need to find YouTubers who want to do a podcast with me. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm working on this. This dumb idea that I have. I'm doing it. Bro, my second channel could finally have a use. I could finally have a purpose for the second channel. Because currently I don't. Dude, skip. I'll work out the details. We'll make something happen. Also, freaking dog. Play by the rules. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I know you're focused up on like the weekly challenges and stuff. So I'm not going to bug you on that. Any tips to save money to buy things that you want? I feel bad because people ask me all the time about like YouTuber tips. I just don't know how to answer most of the time. You know? Because for me, it was like, you want something, but you don't have money. So you get a job and you work. And that's how you buy things for your channel. Like it's not easy, okay? Like there's no easy way around, you know, the struggles of starting and maintaining a YouTube channel. It's expensive. And you gotta work for it. I had to have a job. I remember I worked at an amusement park back when like I started streaming on Twitch back in the day. And what I would do is I would work for 16 hours every day at the amusement park. I would come home and then I would stream for like 2 or 3 hours. And then I would go to bed and I'd get like very little sleep. And then I'd wake up in the morning and I would do it again. Good job for money. No time for that thing you wanted previously. I guess flipping things is something, right? Sell stuff that you have that you don't want and then use that money to buy the thing you do want. That's an idea. Working at an amusement park is exhausting, bro. It's crazy. Dude, let me go look up. Let me go look up my amusement park that I worked at. Oh my god, this is nostalgic as heck, dude. Bro. Chat. Look at this. Frontier City. Jeez, I have this shirt still. I still have this shirt. I know both of them. Oh my god, I know both of them. Oh my god, she was a bitch. She was a McAsshole, this one. Oh my god. That's crazy. Can I get a list of the rides? Oh, the thrill rides. I'm going to show you guys what roller coasters I operated. So I was a roller coaster operator at Frontier City, okay? So this is Brain Drain. It's basically, it starts down here at the bottom, and it's one of these things that goes, and then it goes around in a circle, right? So I did this. This was Diamondback. This was one of the other ones that I rode. It's basically, it starts here, right? Actually, no, it starts on this side, because this is far side over here. You can see the little box. And so what you did is that you would launch you over, right? You'd come down the slope, you'd go through the loop, and you'd come up over here and you'd stop. And then it would send you backwards, back through the loop, and you'd come back through. This was one of the rides that I did. All right. I never ran Tumbleweed. There's more thrill rides in here. Where's like the other rides that we used to do? Maybe it's in a different section. I'll have to keep looking around. I have to look around for rides that I worked. I don't know that I didn't do most of these. Maybe it's under, I did one of the water rides, the log cabin. Not log cabin, I forget what you call it. Log flume. We just called it log. This is one of the ones that I ran as well. What else we got? I didn't run any paid attractions. Family rides, maybe? Casino, Dodgems. I didn't work any kiddie rides. What did we work? Where's Prairie Schooner? Maybe it's in family rides. There it is, Prairie Schooner. This was my favorite ride to operate. It was the swinging ship. This was my favorite ride. But the issue with this is that it's a two-person operation, right? It was designed with two people operating it on each side of the ship. But because of understaffing, they knocked it down to one person, so you had to basically pull double duty. But I loved this ride. This is my favorite ride to work. I really wish, chat, tell me if you think this would be a good idea. I might propose this to them, okay? I would love, like absolutely, I would love to go back there and see if they will let me work for a day and then film it or live stream it or something. That sounds like a fucking blast to me. Like go back and do like a full double shift like I used to, and work all the rides that I used to run. Work all the rides that I used to work. It was crazy. I'll name all the ones that I used to do. Okay, so there was Diamondback. There was, I think we might have only had 4. Okay, so we had Diamondback, which is that one that I showed you with the loop. There was Prairie Schooner, which is the pirate ship. There's Brain Drain, which was that giant circle, and then log. Yeah, and then it was just log. And I think that's all that was in my sector. I think that's all that we operated. Because I never did like the Dodgems or the... Oh, no, we had Carousel too. I forgot. We had Carousel. I remember, dude, Carousel was such a bizarre attraction to operate. Completely forgot about Carousel. They stopped letting me work on Carousel after a while. Because what happened with this ride, dude, is that we had a height stick that was meant to measure your height to see if you could ride it, and it was made out of PVC pipe. And so because so few people would get on Carousel to ride it, when people did get on, I would take that giant PVC pipe and I would twirl it around like a flag thrower or whatever, right? And what happened is that the elbow brackets that held it together, so it was like an L, right? So there was an elbow bracket connecting a super long piece and then a kind of short piece. Okay. So what happened is that I would twist it and then I would drop it and that elbow bracket would crack. And so multiple times, because I was spinning it and dropping it, I had to get new height things, but they had to be really specific. And so they eventually just stopped letting me operate this ride. It's crazy. But I really want to go back here. I think I know this guy, by the way. All clear, enjoy your ride. Oh my gosh, dude. Gate check, restraint check, visual check. And then you do like the whole thing with your thumb and you look around. All clear, enjoy your ride. God, man. I miss this job. This is Chad, this is the one real job that I've ever worked. This is the only real job that I've ever worked in my life. And I oddly miss it. It's so surprising that I miss it as much as I do. But God, I want to go back so badly. Like, even if they won't let me work, I just want to go ride rides. I just want to go one day. Like, man, this is nostalgia as heck. Man, I miss this place. Paid attraction. Oh, the paid stuff, dude. This is new. This wasn't here before. Sky Coaster was a freaking time and a half. God. I remember, oh my God, I took a girl. So on a girl that I dated, her name was Hope, okay? And we decided that for one of our dates, we would go with my mom and we would go to my work because I got free tickets and I could take everybody there. Because I was a worker, I was able to do like Sky Coaster and like the paid attractions for free. I remember, so the way that this works, right, is that they strap you into this thing, okay, and then they pull you I'm going to draw it out for you in paint real fast, okay? I'm going to draw this out for you real fast, all right? So this is you, okay? This is you, right? And you're strapped into this sort of blanket thing, right? There's a tower here, okay? Right? And there's a line connecting you to it, right? And then there's another tower over here, right? With a line connecting you here, okay? Now what they'll do is they strap you into here and then they crank this one up so that you end up going from here and then go up here, right? And then they release this so that you come down and you just swing, right? And that's what you do is you swing from super, super high, okay? Now, when you're swinging on this thing, okay, one of the guys will hand you a little circle, right, attached to a rope or attached to like a line. Now, what this does is when you grab onto this, it's supposed to slow you down from your swing so that you can so that they can stop you and get you, right? I no joke. I was like, I'm going to be the one to get this line, right? I'm going to be the one to grab it. So I reach over to my left and like grab onto it and I yank on it really hard. Elbowed my date in the nose and made her nose start bleeding. Oh my God. I thought that it was over. I thought it was all over from there. Bro, it was so bad. Oh my God. It was so, so terrible. But she didn't dump me, which was cool. I thought it was really cool that she didn't dump me over it. I did have to make it up to her, but we're not gonna go into details on that. Any whoosies. What a nice thing to do in a relationship. Her name is Hope. Her name was Hope. You must know. If you don't know, you're too young, fam. You're too young if you don't know. You're too young, dog. But anyways, I really want to go back and I want to see if they'll let me work and film it as a little documentary because I think that'd be really cool. Yo, what's up, Lucid? How's it going, man? If you ever need a relationship advice, make sure you hit up Dan. yeah, man, I got it. I got it on lock, honestly. Anywho, so yeah, that's the story behind this. One of them is pretty dope. I don't think there's anything else. I'm trying to remember just random facts about stuff. I remember during Halloween time, they use they dye the water a green color during the during the Halloween times because they spoopify the park. And yeah, so that's the thing that they do. Is I remember they do that. Let's go back to thrill rides. What did they do on the thrill rides? Brain Drain was susceptible to crashing and locking up because what would happen sometimes is an issue that would happen with Brain Drain is that what happens is that there's a point in time where we have a joystick and we can control where you go on this circle. Okay. So what people would do is that we get you up and we hold you upside down for a little bit, right? Now, sometimes the workers hold you for a little too long, right? And so people get sick. But another thing that happens is that people have things in their pocket that fall out and hit other people. And we had to shut the ride down one time. Like the entire ride, we had to shut it down one time because a guy's pocket knife fell out of his pocket and it opened in midair and hit someone. So it's a bit of a yikes on Brain Drain. I didn't like operating Brain Drain. Brain Drain was kind of a fat yikes. You guys want to know like the rotation that I did like most often? I'll tell you, it's crazy. So Diamondback, okay? I would start, and I loved this shift. Everybody hated it, but I really enjoyed it. So it worked out great for me, because I got what I wanted every single time. So with this right here, okay? So if you look over here, okay, you'll just see a little box, and this is called far side of Diamondback. So what you do is there's a whole like area over here, right, where you load into the ride and stuff. Over here, you're just sitting in this box. You have a little chair and you have one button to push. So you push this button one time, right? And the other guys on the other side push their button and they come over, right? And they go, psh, right? And then they wait a few seconds and then you both hit your buttons again and they go back. And you have to do that maybe every 3 to 5 minutes. So it's a really, really easy job. So what I would do is because we didn't get much sleep, right? Because we didn't rest much, because we worked for 16 hours and then had to drive like 45 minutes home and then you get barely any sleep and you have to come back to work in the morning. What I did is I would start my shifts over here, right? That way I could kind of like chill, preserve my energy and wake up a little bit more. And then I would go from this ride. Let me zoom back out. I would go from here, right? And by the time the next shift came through, I was like popping off. I would go over to Prairie Schooner. We just called it Ship, by the way. We shortened stuff because who cares? And I would come back over here. And that was like a super active, you had to be walking around constantly, running around. But the great thing about it was that there was a microphone. And so you could get on this microphone with a loudspeaker and you could talk to the people in the line or on the ship. And so one of the things that I would do is I would make the side, like the two sides have like a screaming contest. I made them play Simon Says a bunch of times and just stuff like that. It was a good time. And then you could just flirt with people in the line because you have a loud microphone. And it was pretty great. That's what I want. I want to do that again because that was a lot of fun. So yeah, stream. That's what my life was like before YouTube. Elbowing your girl isn't the worst. I asked a girl out even though she already had a boyfriend, Dan F. No one knew about him though since he was like 3 years older and went to a school in another district. Man, I got caught making out with a dude's girlfriend one time, bro. I got beat. Like, this guy freaking destroyed me. Like, it wasn't even, like, there was not even a chance. It was over. It was literally the fattest yikes that I can give, bro. But like I was making out with her, and the guy comes out. He's like, "You kissing my girl?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I just went back to doing it, and the dude hit me in the mouth. I was gone. It was over. Could he bench like 300? No, he couldn't. I don't know how much he could bench. He wasn't like a buff dude, but he got the jump on me. I wasn't expecting him to hit me, but he did. So that's that. Anyways, that's enough about me reminiscing on my old life, chat. Anyway, so like I was telling you guys, new video coming out soon. I'll show you guys the thumbnail again because it's just such a good thumbnail. This video will be out fairly soon, within the next few days for sure. I'm gonna have to record it still, but yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna skedaddle, go drink some smart water, and then get on to bed. You know what's good clickbait? Dan gets a girlfriend, dude. That'll be a 1,000,000 views video. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Stay safe. Muchos gracias. And, yeah, later, dudes.